विनाशक
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
मंगलदायक देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश जय गणेश
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना
प्रथम वंदना
सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना पाशाकुशधरा शंभो नंदना पाशाकुशधरा शंभो नंदना मंगलदायक देवा मंगलदायक देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश जय पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका मंगलदायक देवा जय गणेश जय सिंधुरवदना प्रथम वंदना अलख निरंजना मूषिकवाहना पाशाकुशधरा शंभो नंदना मंगलदायक देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश जय पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशका दया करो कृपा कृपा करो परतेश्वर साई देवा
दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा
दया करो कृपा करो परतेश्वर साई देवा जन्म जन्म तुम साथ रहो
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 साईनाथ महादेवा साईनाथ महादेवा दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा
दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा
दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा शिरडीश्वर साई देवा परमेश्वर साई देवा शिरडीश्वर साई देवा परमेश्वर साई देवा दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा जन्म जन्म तुम साथ रहो साईनाथ महादेवा दया करो कृपा करो परमेश्वर साई देवा शिरडीश्वर साई देवा परमेश्वर साई देवा
शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा इह पर सुखदायका ईशा इह पर सुखदायका इह पर सुखदायका ईशा इह पर सुखदायका इह पर सुखदायका साई इह पर सुखदायका
हर पल हर क्षण भूल करे हम पग पग ठोकर खाए एक पग आगे दो पग पीछे साई तुम तक कैसे आए करुणा सागर परम कृपालु भक्त वत्सल तेरो नाम ओ साई भक्त वत्सल तेरो नाम ओ साई दुख भंजन तेरो नाम ओ साई दुख भंजन तेरो तुम संग बांधी प्रेम की डोरी तुम संग बांधी प्रेम की डोरी सुमिरन करूं तेरो नाम भजन तेरु नाम ओ साई ओ साई तुम संग बांधी प्रेम की डोरी सुमिरन करूं तेरो नाम साई सुमिरन करूं तेरो पतितो धारण भक्त परायण परतीश्वर साई राम परतीश्वर साई भक्त वत्सल तेरु नाम
सकल विनगे नीने श्री हरिये सकल विनगे नीने श्री हरिये सकल विनगे नीले 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 श्री हरिये श्री हरिये श्री हरिये ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸ್ವಹಿತಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸ್ವಹಿತಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸ್ವಹಿತಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸ್ವಹಿತಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗ ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮನು ನೀನೆ ದೈವ ಗುರು ಕುಲಗೋತ್ರನು ನೀನೆ ದೈವ ಗುರು ಕುಲಗೋತ್ರನು ನೀನೆ ಕಾವ ಕರುಣ ಸೂತ್ರಾಂತ ಮಹಿಪತಿ ಮನೋಹರ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯು ನೀನೇ, ಮಹಿಪತಿ ಮನೋಹರ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯು ನೀನೇ. ಸಾಹ್ಯ ಸಕಲಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾರಥಿ ನೀನೇ, ಸಾಹ್ಯ ಸಕಲಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾರಥಿ ನೀನೇ, ಸಾರಥಿ ನೀನೇ, ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ. ದ್ರವ್ಯಧನವು ಸಕಲಾಶ್ರಯ ನೀನೇ, ದ್ರವ್ಯಧನವು ಸಕಲಾಶ್ರಯ ನೀನೇ, ದಿವ್ಯಾಲಂಕೃತ ಭೂಷಣ ನೀನೇ, ದಿವ್ಯಾಲಂಕೃತ ಭೂಷಣ ನೀನೇ. ಭಾಸುತ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಂತರ ದೊಳಿಹ ನೀನೇ, ಭಾಸುತ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಂತರ ದೊಳೆಯ ನೀನೇ. ಹರಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿ ಹರಿ ಭಾಸುತ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಂತರ ದುಳಿ ಹರಿನೇ, ಭಾಸುತ ಬಾಹ್ಯಾಂತರ ದುಳಿ ಹರಿನೇ. ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಕೋಟಿ ಸುತೇಜ ರೂಪ ನೀನೇ, ನೀನೇ ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಸಕಲ ವಿನಗೆ ನೀನೇ ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ, ಶ್ರೀಹರಿಯೇ. ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಮಿತ್ರನು ನೀನೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಮಿತ್ರನು ನೀನೆ ಅಷ್ಟಬಂಧು ಸರ್ವ ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಮಿತ್ರನು ನೀನೆ ಅಷ್ಟಬಂಧು ಸರ್ವ ಬಳಗ ನೀನೆ ಪೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆಯೊಳಗಿನ ಅಷ್ಟಾಭರಣ ನೀನೆ ಪೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆಯೊಳಗಿನ ಅಷ್ಟಾಭರಣ ನೀನೆ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಹೇಳುವ ನೀನೇ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಲಿಸುವವ ನೀನೇ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಹೇಳುವ ನೀನೇ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಲಿಸುವವ ನೀನೇ ಉದ್ಧಾರಕರ್ತ ಮಾಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನೀನೇ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಹೇಳುವ ನೀನೇ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಲಿಸುವವ ನೀನೇ ಉದ್ಧಾರಕರ್ತ ಮಾಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನೀನೇ ಮುದ್ದು ಸಿರಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಿನ್ನಡಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಠಲ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಹರಿಯನಗೆ ನೀನಿರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ ನಾನೇಕೆ ಬಡವನು ನಾನೇಕೆ ಪರದೇಸಿ. ಆ ಆ ವೇನಾ ವೇನಾ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿನ ಚರಣಗಳ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ ಬರಿದೆ ಮಾತೆ ಕಿನ್ನು ಅರಿತು ಪೇಡುವೆನಯ್ಯ ಬರಿದೆ ಮಾತೆ ಕಿನ್ನು ಅರಿತು ಪೇಡುವೆನಯ್ಯ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ ಬರಿದೆ ಮಾತೆ ಕಿನ್ನು ಅರಿತು ಬೇಡುವೆನಯ್ಯ ಬರಿದೆ ಮಾತೆ ಕಿನ್ನು ಅರಿತು ಬೇಡುವೆನಯ್ಯ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಲು ಬಹುದು ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಪವ ಮಾಡಲು ಬಹುದು ದಾಯಾದಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳ ಬಿಡಲು ಬಹುದು ದಾಯಾದಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳ ಬಿಡಲು ಬಹುದು ರಾಯತಾ ಮುನಿದರೆ ರಾಜವನೇ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ರಾಯತಾ ಮುನಿದರೆ ರಾಜವನೇ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ಕಾಯಜಾಪಿತ ನಿನ್ನ ಅಡಿಯ ಬಿಡಲಾಗದು. 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 ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ. ಒಡಲು ಹಸಿಯಲು ಅನ್ನವಿಲ್ಲದಲೇ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಒಡಲು ಹಸಿಯಲು ಅನ್ನವಿಲ್ಲದಲೇ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಪಡೆದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೊಲಗಬಹುದು. ಪಡೆದ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೊರಡಬಹುದು. ಮಡದಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕಡೆಗೆ ತೊಲಗಿಸಿಯೇ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ಮಡದಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕಡೆಗೆ ತೊಲಗಿಸಿಯೇ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ಕಡಲೊಡೆಯ ನಿನ್ನಡಿಯ ಘಳಿಗೆ ಬಿಡಲಾಗದು. 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 ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ. ತೊರೆದು ಜೀವಿಸಬಹುದೇ ಹರಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣಗಳ. ಪ್ರಾಣವನು ಪರರು ಬೇಡಿದರೆತ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನವ ತಗ್ಗಿಸಲುಬಹುದು. ಪ್ರಾಣವನು ಪರರು ಬೇಡಿದರೆತ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನವ ತಗ್ಗಿಸಲುಬಹುದು. ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕನಾದ ಆದಿಕೇಶವರಾಯ. ಪ್ರಾಣನಾಯಕನಾದ ಆದಿಕೇಶವರಾಯ. 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 Krishna 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 Jana Shri Krishna Ninnadiya Bidalagadu
Om Shri Sai Ram. On this most auspicious Vijayadashmi evening, we offer our collective love and salutations to the Divine Mother, whose sheer grace and blessings has made this grand and glorious Navaratri celebrations possible here in the sacred precincts of Sathya Sai Grama. Offering our gratitude to Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, respected elders, esteemed guests, dear brothers and sisters seated here, and all those watching us live, Sai Ram, good evening, and Vijayadashmi greetings to all.
We will commence this evening's proceedings with Vedic invocation by the university girl students pursuing the BA Vedic Studies program, and they shall be chanting the Sri Suktam.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarnarajatasrajam Chandram Hiranmayi Lakshmin Jatavedo Maavaha Maavaha Jatavedo Lakshmi Manapagaminim Yasyam Hiranyam Vindeyangam Purushanaham Ashwapurvam Rathamadhyam Hastinada Prabodhinim Shriyan Devi Mupahvaye Shrirmaa Devi Jushatam Kam Sosmitam Hiranya Prakaram Ardranjalanti Vrittan Tarpayantim Padme Sthitam Padmavarnantamihopaphvaye Shriyam Chandram Prabhasa Yashasa Jwalantim Shriyalloke Devajushtamudaram Tam Padminimim Sharanamaham Prapadye Lakshmirmenashyatam Tvam Vrine Adityavarne Tapasodhijato Vanaspatistava Vrukshotha Bilvaha Tasya Phalani Tapasanudantu Mayantarayascha Bhakya Alakshmihi Upaituman Deva Sakhah Kirtischa Manina Saha Pradurbhutosminashresmin Kirti Vriddhin Dadatu Me Kshitpipasamalan Jeshtham Lakshmim Nashayamyaham Abhutima Samriddhin Cha Sarvanirnuda Me Grihat Gandhadvaranduradharshan Nityapushtam Karishinim Ishwari Gum Sarvabhutanantamihopaphvaye Shriyam Mahalakshmei Cha Vidmahe Vishnupatnyai Cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat Om Ya स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु
Brothers and sisters, what a glorious 10 days it has been, spent immersed in the divine energy and vibrations. Over 20 homas were performed during this time, propitiating different devatas, praying for the health and well-being of the entire world.
Earlier this morning, Sadhguru visited the site of the upcoming 400-bedded hospital of the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, where the commencement of construction puja was performed. He guided the entire team on various aspects of the project and blessed the newly joined MBBS students that they should work hard and make good use of all the world-class facilities that are being made available for them.
Following this, Sadhguru arrived at the Yagashala. We concluded the Navaratri Homa this morning with the Lakshmi Narayana Hridaya Homa and the Kubera Lakshmi Homa. Today being the final day, Devi Baran was performed, bidding farewell to the mother and praying that she graces us with her presence every year. The final Durga Aarti was offered. The traditional Sindoor Khela was observed by all the married women, and thereafter the idols were taken in a procession and Visarjan was performed.
In the last 4 days, we were also witness to the Maha Rudra Yajna, wherein 133 Rudra Homas were completed, along with 1,331 Rudra Parayanams, culminating in the Kumbhabhishekam and Mahapurnahuti. Eliciting the significance of the rituals, one of the priests shared that all the homas over the last few days were performed with great faith and devotion in accordance with scriptural injunctions. He also prayed to Lord Shiva and the Mother Goddess to shower grace upon all those who participated in the festivities so that they may reap the fruits of the yajnas performed.
After Rudrabhishekam, Sadhguru blessed everyone present by sprinkling the holy water. This was followed by Ashtavadhana Seva offered to the Lord. In his divine message, Swami expounded that true yajna is when all actions are offered to the divine. Yajnat karma samudbhavaha. Accepting the results of such actions with equanimity will redeem us of all sins. Conferring his bountiful blessings on the priests, volunteers, and everyone who worked tirelessly for the success of the Navaratri festival, he concluded the morning program.
On this auspicious occasion, we have the launch of a unique book titled Navaratri Pradipika, a friendly guide tailored for young minds on the profound significance of the Navaratri celebrations. It is a collaborative effort of students and staff of various campuses. We pray to Sadhguru to launch the book in its digital format, and we invite Brothers Shantagowda and Girish Katti to present the e-book to Swami. The word Pradipika means to illuminate, and this book enlightens readers about the rituals and deep symbolic meaning of Navadurga and the homas performed. The pages of the book are adorned with colorful illustrations, captivating explanations that are easy to follow, ensuring that it resonates with young readers. These books will be shared with all the campuses.
Prajatantum ma vyavachetsi. The Shikshavali of the Taittiriya Upanishad advises the student that having completed tutelage under the Guru, be sure to continue the legacy of teaching and learning through the Guru Shishya Parampara.
Taking it a step further, under Sadhguru's guidance, the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam group of institutions has embarked on the Guru Parampara, wherein one guru is training, transforming, and creating many more gurus. Swami has been elaborating upon the concept of Simo Langana, as observed on Dashara, which is to cross new frontiers. In a spiritual context, it also symbolizes overcoming and transcending lower tendencies and habits, progressing to higher qualities and states of being.
On this auspicious Vijayadashmi, we have yet another significant milestone as we commemorate the Gurukulam Paramparantarana Utsav, as the senior servitors of the institutions hand over the baton of duty and responsibility to the next generation. Each of these dedicated individuals have led lives of sacrifice and service, committed to the cause of values-based education. Over several decades, they have taught, transformed, and touched the lives of thousands of students, inculcating in them the eternal values and message as propounded by Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai.
This evening, as a symbolic handing over of this responsibility, the ceremonial Kartavya Danda will be passed on from the senior Marga Darshaka to the Pradhana Palaka of each campus. Upon Sadhguru's command, the senior servitors will become part of the Vision Committee or the Marga Darshaka Mandal, providing guidance and mentorship to the various campuses.
Before we commence the handover ceremony, may we please invite Sri M.S. Satyanarayana to address all of us. He joined the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Institution at Alike in 1973 and served in various capacities at both the Alike and Muddenahalli campuses, including as principal and warden. He has been serving as a chairperson at the Hampi, Koppal and Bijapur campuses. He completes 50 years of service in the Divine Mission. Sri M.S. Satyanarayana, please.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai, Reverend Murthy Anna, Dr. Srinivas, and all my brothers and sisters and dear students. A great joy of this day. It's a red letter day because we are all handing over our responsibilities to the younger generation who are really enthusiastic, totally committed, dedicated, and surrendered to Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai. Getting such youngsters is a boon for us because they are going to carry out this mission to thousands of years. In that way, my humble pranams at the lotus feet of Sadhguru for making this possible, this event. A master always gives some strokes to uplift his students. A divine master, a great master, he gives a master strokes always. Because his intention is not only to uplift the disciple, but the society and also enlarge the humanity. That is why in the last decade, 10 years, we have seen such master strokes from Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai. We have seen in the field of education, in the field of health, in the field of nutrition, what are all the things he has bestowed on the humanity. Particularly introducing Sri Sathya Sai Gurukulam and teaching Paravidyas and also Aparavidya. Starting of Center for Human Excellence to Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence. And also, the whole world baffled when he announced that he is going to start a new medical college which is free of cost. So all these things came one by one. But now, another one, the master stroke, is Simollangana. This is unique because he had got so much faith in the youngsters that they are going to carry out this mission. I just would like to little go back. I met our Reverend Anna, Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, 50 years back. When I saw him, I was cleanly bold because such an attractive personality. Slowly, it turned it's a sort of intimacy. From intimacy, an appreciation started in me. And later on, it turned into a total respect and offering myself for the mission. That is what he has created. When I was just seeing him, a great leader, a great visionary, critical thinker, always going in the scientific approach, yet following the customs and traditions of the Sanathana Dharma. All these things we see in Sadhguru. There is a lot of similarities which we found in Reverend Madhyal Narayan Bhatt and also Sadhguru Madhusudan Sai. I have seen Sadhguru when he came here in 2014. I was just thinking, how wonderful leader he is, very active, very enthusiastic, yet humble, and always takes the support of everybody. This has touched my heart really. Slowly, again, the appreciation and also respect for him and surrendering to his lotus feet started in my heart. Swami, what you have told about the youngsters, it is true because you have entrusted the responsibility of 3 campuses. I have spent 5, 6, 7 years in those campuses with these youngsters, particularly from the last 2 years. All these youngsters, they are very obedient, good in thinking, good in acting, always connecting to you. And that spirit of enthusiasm, spirit of sacrifice, spirit of dedication is marvelous really. That is what I am just seeing in all of them. They have fully cooperated. All these 2 years, it was a joy for me really. In the Kodaikanal, I just asked it with Swami. Swami, now earlier they were there as interns. Now we are sending them after post-graduation. So how I have to treat? Swami, with a single word he told, you need not do anything, allow them to work. Very simple solution. I was so much relieved and I started practicing this. All my problems solved and everything went on very well and they have cooperated very well, really. This is a great thing which I have done. I don't remember a simple incident of any difference of opinion in these 2 years. because they were so obedient and so cooperative. And also, whenever something doubt comes, they started asking. And all the time I used to observe them, what they are doing, how they are doing, in what way they are carrying out the work, all these things. I am totally convinced these youngsters in all the campuses, it may be, I was just in 3 campuses, but Swami has provided me an opportunity to go to different campuses. I have seen their enthusiasm, I have seen their dedication, I have seen this commitment. So that is why I don't have any doubt that they are going to be ready for this taking over of this charge to carry out this mission. Swami, one more very important thing which it comes to my mind is Lord Krishna in the battlefield, he gave Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. During the COVID war, you have taught all of us how we should live, how we should lead our life in the spiritual life. You have uplifted us fully. You told that you have worked all these days. It is very much essential for you to go inside. Reverend Madhyal Narayan Bhatt told that Atmano mokshartam jagadhitayecha. But you didn't do that. But instead of that, you have given more attention towards the jagadhitayecha, not this. So that you have to do it. So that is why he has given us the Kathopanishad and also Narada Bhakti Sutra, then Ashtavakra Gita, like the various things he taught us, and there was a confidence in all of us that we are going to do something good. So this is a wonderful thing which it has come. Particularly Madhyal Narayan Bhatt used to tell one beautiful story of Mohajit. He is always liking that, how Yajnavalkya taught him to be totally detached from the world. Swami always says the story of Ranti Deva, how we have to dedicate ourselves for the emancipation of the whole world, how we have to wipe out the tears of everybody. That is the purpose of this life. And also, Sadguru is like the story what he always tells about the story of the Nabha. Because he did not leave us any time. He came all the way and he's living with us and he's guiding us, he's guarding us. Particularly, always, I was just thinking Swami is holding our hands and taking us. But later on, I found that, no, because his speed is so much. He felt that it is of no use. He's carrying, how? He's not going in car and all, either helicopter or flight, like this only, and he's carrying all of us, because he has taken all of us like this. Even it to the parents also. Recently he has taken all the parents to different countries by flight. Why? Because everybody is required to fight the war of poverty, ignorance, and illiteracy. So all of us should join. This is the real Simolangana for all of us. That is why Swami yesterday and the day before, he just told us, what is this one? We have to become Shiva and also Rudra. So we have to take the poison, drink it, and also give good to the world. And also we have to be like a Rudra, that giving everything what is required for the people. So this is what we all should do, and certainly Swami, we promise you that we are going to do it in our life, all these things and all. So only one thing which I would like to tell you, that all of us, we think that Swami is easily available for us. Because of that, we send message, we send emails, and we send WhatsApp, all these things and all. Of course, very patiently, so mercifully, he answers all of us. But that is not the way which we, all of us should do, that only we have to connect internally. Our intuitions will give us, at all the time he will be with us. So when we do this, our youngsters will be certainly successful. This is what those who are going to take the charge, they have to always connect to Swami through their intuitions only. Every day, meditation, they have to do it. Not every day, every moment they have to do the meditation before doing anything and all. Then this mission, there will not be anything. I know that all our youngsters will be successful. They have a greater responsibility, greater role, because when they are successful, we are successful. The students are successful. The devotees are successful. The mission will be successful. And Sadguru Madhusudan Sai will be successful. So this is what is going to happen in this. Because, and another thing I would like to tell that, Swami, we assure you that we support all our youngsters from the bottom of our heart in all respect. We encourage them, we go there, we guide them, we sit with them, and also encourage them, see what they are going to do it and all. So in this way, we certainly hold their hands and walk in the proper path. And also, Swami, you have told me once at Kodaikanal that, Satyanarayana, you are there with me from 100 births. Swami, not only 100 births, any number of births I am ready to take with you, because whenever you come, we are ready to come with you to serve this mankind. We have no doubt about this. We are always with you because you are with us. You are always holding our hands. You are taking us in the right path. So who is going to get such a wonderful opportunity? You have given us this wonderful opportunity. That is why I am really bow down to you for your love, merciful, and other things and all. And also your patience, I really wonder how it is and all. Such 5 hours you have spent today in the Yajnashala, still you are so same with a smiling spirit. I was just thinking, because today that the Purnahuti took a long time. Swami was standing silently. And also, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba also told the same thing, that I am your Sevaka. He is like that only. He was handing over everything, that Ashtadravya, everything, to put it to the Homa for the devotees. So he is doing that work. And he comes and collects the letters from us. So who is going to do? That is why you are God, Swami, really. That is what I really always feel about this. To uphold the tradition, you will go to any extent. One small boy wanted to prostrate, telling the Pravara, you are waiting in calm way till he completes and prostrate. After that only you moved from there. So this is unheard. We saw this and my heart was full. That is why whenever you just go there in the darshan, instead of seeing you, I am seeing their faces, how the glowing faces are there. When what the reflection of your love is there in their heart. So it gives me a great joy. Swami, with this final word, I offer myself, and also my humble gratitude, and also we congratulate you for doing this work of Simolangana and handing over of this charge to our youngsters. And also we rededicate such one letter our brothers are going to offer. With this, I just end my talk. Sai Ram.
Thank you, sir, for your heartfelt and inspiring words. We will now have the rendition of the song Manasa Satatam, which is a reminder that the true purpose of human life is to be of service to others.
न भोगभवने रमणीयम् न च सुखशयने शयनीयम् आहर्निशं जागरणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् न जातु दुःखं गणनीयम् न च निजसौख्यं मननीयम् कार्यक्षेत्रे त्वरणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् दुःखसागरे तरणीयम् कष्टपर्वते चरणीयम् विपत्तिविपिने भ्रमणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् गहनारण्ये घनान्धकारे बन्धुजनाय स्थिता गह्वरे तत्र मया सञ्चरणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् मनसा सततं स्मरणीयम् वचसा सततं वदनीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम् लोकहितं मम करणीयम्
We will now commence the handing over ceremony. As we call out the names, we request each one of them to come forward. We will begin with the girls' campuses. Sri Sathya Sai Sri Niketanam Jaipura campus, Srimati Chaya Murthy will be handing over the Kartavya Danda to Apurva M. Hailing from Jaipura, Apurva joined our school here at kindergarten level, and she has completed her master's in economics and is all set to return to where it all began. Srimati Chaya Murthy hails from a family of ardent devotees of Bhagwan Baba. When her husband Sri Anantamurthy was deputed at Alike, she began serving at the Sri Sathya Sai Vani Vihar Girls' School. Subsequently, she served as a Guru Mata of the Mandya campus. In fact, the hostel building was named Sai Chaya in recognition of her selfless service.
Next is Sri Sathya Sai Krishna Niketanam Kolar campus, and accepting the responsibility from Srimati Vidya Raghupati will be Chaitra G.A. Hailing from Chikbalapur, Chaitra joined the Prashanti Balamandira school in grade 8. She secured a gold medal for her master's in economics earlier this year. Srimati Vidya started volunteering in 2015, teaching English at the Prashanti Balamandira Girls' School. In 2021, she took charge of the Kolar campus. As part of the Margadarshaka Mandal, she will now take care of the healthcare needs of all the girls' campuses.
Now, Sri Sathya Sai Prashanti Niketanam Muddenahalli campus, Dr. K.P. Sailila will be handing over the Kartavya Danda to Javli Bhattu. Javli joined our institution for her pre-university and has completed her MA in Sanskrit, bagging a gold medal for the same. Having come to Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba at a tender age, Dr. Sai Leela completed her post-graduation and PhD at the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Anantapur campus, where she taught for more than 2 decades. She will now be overseeing students' welfare in the girls' campuses.
Moving on to the boys' campuses, we have Sri Sathya Sai Vishwaniketanam Hampi campus. Sri M.S. Satyanarayana will be handing over the Kartavya Danda to Anil Chandra. After completing his schooling at Prashanti Nilayam, Anil joined the Center for Human Excellence and has completed his MSc in Physics. Hampi is one of the 3 campuses that Sri M.S. Satyanarayana has been managing. A wellspring of energy and enthusiasm, he continues to inspire students of all age groups.
Next, we call upon Sri Venkateshwaralu to hand over the responsibility of the Sri Sathya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam section at Muddenahalli to Niketan TC. Niketan joined the school in grade 8. He was awarded the postgraduate all-rounder gold medal last year, and Niketan is currently pursuing his PhD in Sanskrit. Sri Venkateshwaralu joined as a mathematics teacher at the Sri Sathya Sai Higher Secondary School, Prashanti Nilayam, and served there for 30 years. He will now be overseeing the Para Vidya education on all the campuses.
Next, handing over the Kartavya Danda of Sri Sathya Sai Ananda Niketanam Kodaikanal campus is Sri Ramamurthy to Akhilan SR. Yet another gold medalist for MSc Physics, Akhilan hails from Tirunelveli, and he will now be serving little children of his home state, Tamil Nadu. Sri Ramamurthy joined the Muddenahalli institution in 1973, and he's been teaching science and mathematics ever since. Most recently, he has completed recording more than 400 subject videos for our Gurukulam online learning space.
The next campus is Sri Sathya Sai Divya Niketanam Jaipura campus. Sri G.M. Anantamurthy will be handing over the Kartavya Danda to Rushank KV. Rushank joined the Jaipura campus in grade 8 and went on to complete his post-graduation in MA History at our university. Rushank returns to his alma mater to serve many more children just like him. An educationist of 50 years, Sri Anantamurthy has been associated with the Alike campus since 1974. After serving there for 22 years, he, along with his wife, took charge of the Mandya campus and various other sections. The devoted couple have translated 24 of Swami's books from English to Kannada.
Once again, we request Sri M.S. Satyanarayana to hand over the responsibility of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva Niketanam Koppal campus to Sri Yatish Shetty. Having completed his schooling at Alike, Yatish returned to serve in various capacities at numerous campuses like Alike, Jaipura, Bijapur and Koppal.
We now have Sri Ananya Niketanam Udupi campus and we request Sri Mahendra Hegde to hand over the Kartavya Danda to Omkar Sai. Omkar Sai completed his schooling from Alike before joining the Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence. He received a gold medal in MA History earlier this year. Sri Mahendra Hegde has been associated with the Alike campus since 1979. His long journey of 45 years, inspired by the life of Sri Madhyal Narayan Bhatt and Bhagavan Baba, leads him to be the subject expert in Kannada in the Marga Darshaka Mandal.
Next we have Sri Surendra, who will pass on the baton of the Sri Sathya Sai Sarva Niketanam Shivamogga campus to Shivaprasad Bhatt. After his pre-university studies in Alike, Shivaprasad completed his MA in History at our university. He hails from Shivamogga and is now going back to serve his native region. As an inspired youth of just 21, Sri Surendra joined the Muddenahalli High School in 1977. He has rendered nearly 47 years of dedicated service, grooming and molding thousands of students. He will be the subject expert in the Margadarshaka Mandal.
Next, we have the Sri Sathya Sai Karunya Niketanam Tumkur campus, and assuming charge is Rakesh HK from Sri Satyanarayana B. This is a very unique pair where both have been beneficiaries of this system and have today grown to become benefactors. Rakesh joined here in grade 6 and thereafter completed his engineering degree. He has been instrumental in various construction projects over the years before assuming wardenship at Tumkur. Sri Satyanarayana B first joined the institution as a student in Alike in 1979, and after completing his studies, he returned to serve and has been serving for the last 33 years. This is a true testament to our Guru Parampara.
Shantagowda P. Biradar will accept the Kartavya Danda from Sri M.S. Satyanarayana for the Sri Sathya Sai Premaniketanam Bijapur campus. Shantagowda joined the Muddenahalli campus in his grade 8 and has received the gold medal for MSc in Life Sciences.
Next, we have Sri Venkateshwaralu handing over the charge of the senior secondary section at Muddenahalli to Banu Prakash. Hailing from Dodbalapur, Banu Prakash joined for his pre-university studies and has completed his MSc in Life Sciences.
Lastly, we have Sri K.P. Gopinath handing over the Kartavya Danda to Nagabarana N for Sri Sathya Sai Anantaniketanam Mysore campus. Nagabarana joined the pre-university section in 2014 and he was awarded the gold medal for MSc Mathematics last year. Sri K.P. Gopinath joined the Sri Sathya Sai College at Whitefield in 1987 as staff of physical education. He was instrumental in organizing many sports meets at Puttaparthi and Muddenahalli. He has also served as a kitchen in charge here at Sathya Sai Grama and will now be in charge of sports and physical education of all campuses.
We also take this opportunity to recognize the service of two more senior staff. First, we call upon Sri Jayavant Bhatt. Inspired by the education system of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and revered Anna, Sri Jayavant Bhatt was instrumental in the establishment of the Sri Sathya Sai Divya Niketanam School in Jaipura with similar value systems. Today, hundreds of boys and girls are receiving the right kind of education due to the selfless prayer and hard work of Sri Jayavant Ji.
As he could not be here today, his son will be accepting the honor on behalf of his father, Sri Jayavant Ji. His son was also a student of the Alike campus. Next, we call upon Dr. R. Alagar Sami. Having completed his PhD at the Madurai Kamaraj University, he served as a college principal in Dindigal, guiding many scholars in Tamil scriptures and culture. Since 2019, he's been serving as the chairman of the Sri Sathya Sai Meenakshi Niketanam Dindigal campus and will henceforth oversee the Tamil language curriculum.
We will now have two of our Pradhan Palakas share their thoughts with us as they embark on this new journey of leadership. First, we will have Apurva M.
Om Shri Sai Ram. I humbly offer myself at the divine lotus feet of my master, and Sai Ram to all those of you who have joined us today. A rough stone will become a beautiful idol when it is in the hands of a skilled sculptor. Similarly, it is my master who molded me to what I am today. Swami taught us everything: how to conduct ourselves, communicate, how to navigate with the situations of life. And Swami bestowed upon me the invaluable gifts of courage, confidence, and to make a right decision at the right time. So recently when my father passed away, I found myself in a sea of uncertainty where there was nobody to help me, there was nobody to guide me through the legal procedures and to the complexity of interacting with the people outside. But the courage that Swami had given me, I was able to fight the battle of life. I was able to stand alone and make my family comfortable, and also I was able to concentrate on my studies and the confidence that Swami had given that God is going to be with me no matter whether others are there or not. This confidence is not only for that, I don't know whether I will be able to work to 100%, but I just know this much. Swami had given me this responsibility, and it is He who is going to do this through me. And when it comes to leadership, during this year Girls Sports Meet, I was given the opportunity to manage the event. Leading of this event taught me the art of getting the work done by the people and how to speak to the people when they come with the different ideas, how to navigate it and how to get the work done. And not only this, I also understood what is the importance of time management, how to keep the people in a space where we will be able to achieve our goal. Not only all these things, Swami had taught me to accept this life or the situation as it unfolds. I just know this much: this world is a drama and we are all just actors here. It is He who is the divine director who will make sure that we will act and this drama will be completed. With this understanding and this clarity, each new role that is assigned to us is a part of the grand divine drama, and we are all just actors here. And I also know that if today Swami has given me this responsibility, if He asks me to leave tomorrow, I should leave this with complete detachment and also to surrender to that divine will. Swami, I humbly seek your guidance and blessings to perform this role as you want and as you wish. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
We now call upon Shivaprasad Bhatt to share his thoughts with all of us this evening.
ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಭಕ್ತಿಪೂರ್ವಕ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ, ನೆರೆದಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ, ತಾಯಂದಿರಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್ಗಳು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಎರಡು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಒಂದು, ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ನೂರಾರು ಜನ ಯಾರು ಸಿದ್ಧರಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂತಹ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೇಗೋ ಇದ್ದ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತವಾದಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು, ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಧಾರೈಸಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳನ್ನು, ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ತನು ಮನವನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಾಗಿ ನಿಂತವರು, ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾವು ತೊಡಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡವರು, ಅವರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ವಹಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಎಂಬುವಂತಹ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಪ್ಪತ್ತರ ಆಸ್ಪಾಸಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೊಳವೆ ಥರ ನಾವು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಷ್ಟೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸಹ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. PUC ಓದಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಿನ್ನ ಜೀವನವೆಂಬ ಖಾಲಿ ಹಾಳೆಯನ್ನು ನನಗೆ ನೀನು ಕೊಡು, ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತೇನೆ, ಅದು ನಿನ್ನ ಜೀವನವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಆದ ಆ ಹಾಳೆ, ಆ ಕಾಗದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ತನಕನೂ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೋ ಆ ಥರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬನ ಜೀವನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೂರಾರು ಜನ ಯಾರು ನನ್ನ ಸಹೋದರರು ಸಹೋದರಿಯರು ಇವತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಈ ಎರಡು ಎದುರು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ವಿಚಾರವೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ವಿಚಲಿತಗೊಳಿಸದೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಆ ಎರಡು ವಿಚಾರಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಟಿಬದ್ಧರಾಗಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಏನು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು, ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಸಹ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ತೊಂದರೆಗಳು ಬರದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, ನಾವು ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ. ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಡಿಗರು ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬಹಳ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ, ನಾನು ಅವನು ಒಂದೇ ದೇಹ ಒಂದೇ ಲೋಹ, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಬರಿ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ, ಯಾವ ಗಾಳಿ ಸೋಂಕಿತವನ, ಯಾವ ಶಿಲೆಯು ತಾಕಿತವನ, ಚಿನ್ನವಾದ ಅಪ್ಪಟ ಚಿನ್ನವಾದ, ನಾನಿನ್ನೂ ಬರೀ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಬರೀ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಅಂತ. ನಮ್ಮ ಥರನೇ ಇದ್ದರು. ಆದರೆ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಸೇವೆ ಎಂಬ ಗಾಳಿ, ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಪ್ರೇಮವೆಂಬ ಶಿಲೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ತಾಕಿ ಅಪ್ಪಟ ಚಿನ್ನವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಅಪ್ಪಟ ಚಿನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಬ್ಬಿಣವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿನ್ನವಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಗೊಂಡು ಅವರ ಥರನೇ ಆಗುವವರೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ನಿಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರಲಿ. ಅಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದವನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮೇಲೂ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರೂ ಸಹ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತವರು ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವೊಂದು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ದಂಡವನ್ನು. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮೇಲೂ ಆ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ದಂಡ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಆ ದಂಡವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕಾರವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಏನು ಆಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಏನು ಆಶಯವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅದು ಹರಿದು ಹೋಗಲಿ. ಅವರು ಕೂತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರಥ, ಅವರ ದಿವ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ರಥ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ 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 ಎಳೆ 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 ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ದಪ್ಪನೆ ಹಗ್ಗವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವನ ಆ ರಥವನ್ನು ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ 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 ಏಕಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು, ಆ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆಯನ್ನು ಸದಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ, ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ದಿವ್ಯ ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವರ ಪಾದದಡಿಗಳೇ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್.
Shiva Prasad just offered his gratitude to Swami and the elders for paving the way for the path for him, and he expressed his commitment to the mission and to act in accordance to divine will. We now request all the Margadarshakas and Pradhan Palakas to come forward for a group photograph with Swami. Truly, each of their lives exemplify unwavering faith, service, and dedication to Swami's mission, inspiring all of us to follow in the path of love and selfless service. May we now invite Dr. C. Srinivas, Chairman, Sri Sathya Sai Health and Education Trust, to address all of us this evening.
Echoing everybody's singular sentiment, we collectively offer ourselves in deepest gratitude to Sadguru Madhusudan Sai, who's brought so much meaning, richness, and purpose to each of our lives. Dearest Swami, beloved brother Narsimurthy, sisters and brothers, students, and the participants of the Simo Langana Karikram, which we just saw this a short while ago. The last 9 days culminating into the 10th day of Vijayadashmi was truly one of its kind. And I'm sure each one of us is filled with so much of spiritual fervor and devotion and elevation of our own consciousness. And in many ways, Vijayadashmi is the day which culminates into victory. And what I can see today is preparedness. Dear Swami said, when I took his namaskar recollect in front of them when you became or when you were vested with some responsibility. Swami, in obedience, I was vested with the responsibility of looking after the Brindavan campus when I was 17 and a half years old. I do not know if there is a record like that. We had 1,400 students from 7 countries of the world and almost every state of India. And Swami, in his own beautiful way, then wove me into picking up my first position of servitude and responsibility. Swami, again in obedience to you, when I was made a member of the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, almost everybody there was more than double my age. I was at that point the youngest, and I at one time did not know why Swami chose to make me. But be that as it may, Swami, today truly is a momentous day in the lives of so many young men and women that you are preparing for the world of today and tomorrow. My dear sisters and brothers and the young ones, this preparedness which Dashera and culminating now with this ceremony of Simolangana is going to prepare us to enter the arena of life. We would all know that life is an arena. An arena is a place where you play the game of life or you face the battle of life. Preparation for an arena is what Swami has done. We heard from the masters of the past that they were 50 years into this mission. But let us be honest to ourselves. The world of today taking us into the world of tomorrow is a very different world. Times have changed, but certain timeless truths stay the way they are. And that is Swami's preparedness. The arena of life will ask of different responsibilities and preparedness from each one of us. The beauty of the arena is every moment that preparedness enables us to do 3 different things. In the arena, the first is action. You would have to know when to act, how to act, which form of action to take. This is something that Swami has prepared us. And action is in 3 different forms, as we learnt in the 9 days of Navaratri. Action by what is right thought, action by what is the right word to be spoken, how it should be spoken, in what manner it should be spoken. The truth is the same, but it can be said in 10 or 20 or 50 different ways. And finally, the kind of action that merits and demands and relates and resonates to the situation or the issue at hand. That is the first step of being prepared in action in the arena of life. The second, equally important, is inaction. Many a times in the arena of life, you would have to just stay still. As it is said, stay still, for he knows what to do when you do not know. Staying still is an important part of being prepared in the arena of life. Not getting ruffled, not getting shuffled, not getting flustered, and to be able to maintain that equipoise and stillness is an importance of the good leader, that comes out in an arena. And the final thing that the arena of life teaches us, where you young boys and girls are going to go forth, is stay in coordination of everything. Just like Anna just mentioned and Narsimurti sir mentioned in the morning, Swami had his hand in every minute detail of anything and everything that was done or will be done. But what is the beauty of Swami's style of operating in the arena? He is in coordination of everything, but in interference of nothing. This is a great combination where you coordinate and keep everything in check and balance, but he never ever interferes in the way you work and you function. Because in the arena, you are alone. You will know and you will have to know what to do, what not to do, or to stay still. And that is what Swami teaches us. Dear Swami, I just mentioned to the medical students yesterday that the Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences is not a medical college. Similarly, the institutions of education are not colleges or institutes of education. Every single center that you build is a center of national development, is a center of global transformation. You educate a child, you make a generation. You educate a girl child, you raise a nation, said Mahatma Gandhi. The power of one girl child can raise a nation. The power of educating one boy can create a generation. And that is what Swami is doing through his education of creating an institute of national development. Dear sisters and brothers, leaders of today becoming the leaders and creating leaders of tomorrow, what we need is big vision. The vision that Swami gives us to think big and do big. And this is what is going to be done by all of you. You will all do the best because with Swami, success is a foregone conclusion. Yesterday it was spoken about Sankalpa and Siddhi. With Swami, it is Safalata ka Vishwas Sankalp se juda hi rehta hai. When he takes that Sankalpa, Safalata is the other side of the coin. So you are destined to succeed. It is written in your destiny. This is why you were born, and this is why we are fortunate to be in Swami's mission. God bless and give you all the strength for this wonderful opportunity. Cometh the hour, cometh the boy, and cometh the girl. God bless. Sai Ram.
Thank you, sir. May we now invite our Chancellor, Shri B. N. Narsimurthy, sir, to address all of us this evening.
Most beloved Sadguru, dear brothers and sisters, very dear students, boys and girls. When heart is full, words are few. When a unique event like this happens, it is customary to say, na bhuto na bhavishyati. What it means is, such a thing never happened before, it will not happen again. But here there is a change. Na bhuto. This kind of festival, Utsav it is called, Paramparantar, handing over the Kartavya Danda for the continuation and perpetuation of the mission. A thing like this never happened. Now, bhuto is correct. But it will happen again and again and again, every generation. It will happen. Shame Ananya, who took charge today, will hand over the Kartavya Danta to one of the girls sitting here after a generation. The same Shiv Prasad Bhatt who spoke here and received the Kartavya Danda will hand over that to one of the boys sitting here. Remember, yesterday Swami declared we are going to have one campus in every district of our nation, not only Karnataka. 625. Every one of the boys sitting here, every one of the girls sitting here has an opportunity only if they choose. If you choose, next time when this happens, some of the boys and some of the girls will come up to the stage and receive the Kartavya Danda. And what happened today is the fulfillment of a dream of a very great visionary and a missionary in Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, our mentor, revered Anna. It also is an answer to the questions raised by many skeptics when we started establishing one campus after the other 10, 12 years ago. People asked that question. Sir, because I was the face of this mission, education mission at that point of time. Sadhguru was in the background at that point of time. People asked, sir, are you mad? You are already 64, 65, and you are in 3 years you have opened 4 campuses. Who is going to run them after all of you? Today's ceremony is the answer to all those skeptics. You may ask me, what about your Kartavya Danda? Will you not hand it over? Let me tell you, I received the Kartavya Danda from Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba when I was 19 years old. In my first meeting with Baba, he said, you do my work, I will do your work. Now I have realized that both work are same. And I handed over the Kartavya Danda to Sadhguru. "12 years ago, when he arrived here, it was love at first sight. I have no Kartavya Danda. It's a great sense of fulfillment. Narayan Bhatt Anna, many times, that was the intimate relationship that he blessed me with. He would ask me, after me, who is going to run these institutions? And I would suggest some of our senior members who were with me at that point of time. Look at his faith in the youth. The same faith pervades the Sankalpa of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai today. Look at his faith in these young boys. The leadership has changed suddenly from 62 to 26. There are immense possibilities. When suddenly leadership changes from 62 to 26, what happens I have seen with my own eyes in Muddenahalli itself. When I was 25, when Narayan Bhatt sent me here, you have to establish this campus here. You have to start this campus here. I said, Nana, I'm only a boy. I'm 25. I was very fond of cricket. Very, very fond of cricket. And I still remember the West Indies-India matches happening in West Indies at that point of time. No TV those days. I was always hooking on myself to radio comment. night time, because their daytime is here night time, West Indies. I said, Swami, I'm only a boy. You know my age, he asked me. Yes. I am 43. Anna, you are saying you are 43, but for me, in your wisdom and in your clarity and in your passion to redeem man, you look like 73 to me. Though you are 43, you look like 73. No, you will do it. And yesterday when the Ayudha Puja happened, I think most of you could not see it because it happened in front of the Ganesha temple. A few hundred vehicles were there. Can you imagine? The first vehicle of Muddenahalli campus was a bicycle. I was riding a bicycle between Muddenahalli and Chikbalapur. It was a donated bicycle. Then another friend of Anna by name Krishna Shet took pity on me. Narayan Bhatre, ಇವ್ರು ಬರೀ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಮೋಟರ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ನಾನು ಕೊಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೋಟರ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿದ್ರು. See, he is only going by a cycle, Narayan Bhattji. He told he was a very elderly friend of Anna, Krishna Shet. Said, see, he is riding a bicycle. I will give him a motorcycle. That's how I got promotion. Yesterday when I saw 100 vehicles, small and big, and imagined there are nearly a few hundred vehicles in all our campuses, I wondered, how is the journey from a cycle to 1,000 vehicles? When your journey starts with a cycle and one day you see 1,000 vehicles around you, it is not just growth of number of vehicles. So much has happened. So much has happened. All this happened because Sadguru took over the Kartavya Danda from me on 15th of July 2011, Guru Purnima day, when he made his advent on this sacred land. That is the day. But for that, this would not have happened. This would not have happened at all. That was the dream of Anna. In a way, it is fulfilled by Anna only, because nobody else could fulfill his dream. On 2nd of October 1973, Anna wrote a letter to me, 5-page letter, which is printed in the book Divya Krupashraya. You can go through it. What were his dreams? What were his dreams for these institutions? What were his dreams for the nation? What were his dreams for the world? And I have absolutely no doubt that Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai is none other than the reincarnation of Madhyal Narayan Bhatt. This was told to me by Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And therefore he himself said that. It is not that I am saying it. Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai has the body of Madhusudan, mind of Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, heart of Sathya Sai Baba, and consciousness of Brahman. That is what he is. And therefore he has fulfilled his own dream. Nobody else can fulfill his dream. To the youngsters who took over today, I have only one advice. Individual sadhana is as important as discharge of duties. Seva without sadhana becomes a bondage. Sadhana without seva becomes a burden. Both will have to go hand in hand. Only if you grow inside, you can grow outside also. Who else can establish so many institutions in a span of just a decade? Somebody who is internally realized that he himself divine. Only he can do it. Therefore, the success in the external world is your going into your inner world and hold the feet of divinity which is in your own heart, who can speak to you anywhere and everywhere not only in this life, and finally, each of us will have to remember in our final moment when we leave this world, who else will talk to us? God within us will speak to us. And God within us, sitting here outside in the form of Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, today is a double bonus. You can speak inside also, you can speak outside also. Thanking for all that Sadguru has done and has been doing, offering our gratitude on behalf of all our friends, brothers and sisters who fostered this mission. They literally fostered this mission. When we started the first institution, we had nothing. We had no money. But brothers and sisters, many of them who are sitting here, they supported it. And that is Dhanabala. But Janabala is required. You can purchase a land, build a building, but if you don't have people like M.S. Satyanarayana, M.S. Satyanarayana I am naming because he is the senior most among those who handed over the Kartavya Danda, 73, and also Sai Leela. And the youngest is another Satyanarayana, 59. He also handed over. If they were not there, we could not have started these institutions. That we should always remember. Everybody should remember. Okay, we purchased land. We purchased land in Gulbarga, Bijapur, Bagalkot, Jaipura, Mandya, Gadag. We purchased land. Suppose we did not have these senior brothers and sisters so selfless, who are trained in this mission for more than 20, 30 years, we could not have started. They have done their job. Now it is to the youngsters, wishing them all well. And once again, offering my gratitude at the feet of Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai for the transformation he has brought, not only in Sathya Sai Grama, everywhere, but especially in Sathya Sai Grama, because I am very fond of this land. Very, very fond. Very, very fond. When Naran Bhatt brought me here and said, you have to establish this campus, we had only 10 acres of land, which was donated by a Muslim electric line man. And said, I will not be able to give you any money because we already have incurred debts in Alike institution. I cannot transfer 1 paisa from the headquarters. All the money required to build this institution was raised here only. He said, all that I can do is once in a month, for 3 days I will come. You take me anywhere you want, I will do whatever you want. That's it. You have to do that. That's what. I'm fond of this land. Very, very fond of this land. This was a Tapobhumi. Now it has become a Siddha Sankalpa Bhumi. Once again, offering my gratitude to Sadguru, I conclude and pray to him for his blessings to every one of the young boys and girls who have taken charge today, so that they will take these institutions to greater heights, like he has taken the institution to greater heights from what it was, especially in Muddenahalli. Thank you very much. Sai Ram.
In our scriptures, we worship time. And Maharudra is also known as Mahakala, who is the god of time. And anything that is done at the right time always succeeds. And when the time comes to do the right things, we must do it without hesitation. For time is divine. And when divine things are done in divine time, it leads to divine results only. And so there could not have been a better time than this day and this hour to undertake this next step in the mission, which is to pass on the responsibility of running these institutions to the very next generation of students, boys and girls, who I'm so proud of because they all have graduated or post-graduated from our own university and have committed themselves to a life of service to the nation through this particular mission of free education. Nobody can be prouder than me today, not even Narasimhamurthy. And I take pride because this institution is divine. The people who run these institutions are divine, and those who are going to run this again in the future are also divine. The elders, the Tyagajivis, as we were always worshipping them, knowing them as those who have sacrificed everything for the sake of the future of thousands of children. One call of Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, and they rallied around him to build this mission, Loka Seva mission. Today, after almost 5 decades of Muddenahalli, a new chapter is beginning. For 5 long decades, they have struggled, as Narasimhamurthy ji mentioned, with little resources. They did everything and more in their might to fulfill the vision of Madhyal Narayan Bhatt to run these institutions. However, just as one rishi, or rather king Bhagiratha, prayed to Lord Shiva for water for the sake of parched people, he said, I am not capable of doing anything, I can only pray to you. But I submit and surrender myself to you, and I will do as you wish. But please help my people. There is not even water available to perform Shraddha for those who have departed. That is the situation in which my country is. That is the pain with which Bhagiratha undertook tapas and prayed to Lord Shiva. And Shiva, as we have heard, Shankaroti, he is always doing good to everyone. Lord Shiva assured him, I will bring the Akasha Ganga, the Ganges that flows in the subtle world, to this gross physical world. But the impact of it would be so much that nobody would be able to bear it. And therefore, I will bring her first on my matted locks, tie her up so that her flow and the strength and the intensity is controlled. And then I will release her onto this earth. And all your people will get water. Nobody will die because of thirst. And his tapas was answered. He was blessed. And that is how this Akasha Ganga came to Dharani Ganga, the Ganges that flows and also is known as Bhagirathi because of the great prayer and penance of Bhagiratha. If I have to draw parallels to today's times, Narayan Bhatt is that rishi, that king Bhagiratha, and Sri Sathya Sai Baba is that Shiva, who brought this Ganga of education from another world to this, so that so many ignorant, so many illiterate, so many suffering and poor can get free education through which they can build their lives and they can look after themselves, their kith and kin, and also give back to the society. This mission is verily the mission of Madhyal Narayan Bhatt only, and there are no two ways about it. It was his vision, his dream to build a mighty army of Tyagajivis who would take forward this task of transforming this nation, one village at a time. And he dreamt of 1 million Tyagajivis in those days, hoping that he could send them all to every single village in the country and transform those villages. But alas, destiny had something else in its mind, and he left early, leaving everybody confused and in a way desperate to know what to do next. At that time, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba gave the assurance to Narayan Bhatt's mother. His sister stays here, but she is not here right now. However, the mother was there, sister was there in the interview, and our first-hand witness Narasimhamurthy ji was also there. And to the grieving mother, Bhagavan placed his hand on her head. Rudam dravati iti rudraha, wipes away the tears of sorrow and grief. All tears disappeared the very next moment. Peace prevailed in that broken heart of the grieving mother. And then the divine words were spoken. Not 60, not 600, not 6,000, 60,000 Tyagajivis will come in the future to run this mission. Do not be afraid. What your son has started will definitely be fulfilled. And today, we are just seeing the signs of that divine prophecy coming true. And these youngsters who have taken the mantle from the elders, they are such wonderful youths, so promising, so dedicated, so committed to this cause of giving education, not just the education that helps us fill our bellies, but the education that will redeem us once for all from this cycle of birth and death and make us realize who we truly are. That kind of education these children have set out to impart to the world today. And this moment, this time is historic. And today we may not know the gravity of what has happened, but in years to come, this day will be remembered again and again in great awe and wonder as to how this mission propelled itself from nothing to a global mission where no child should be left behind. Every child should get the basic right of education, healthcare, nutrition, or whatever be the requirement of that child. And it may sound a bit outlandish when I say from here that this mission is the one which is going to transform the world. No other mission. This mission is the one which is going to transform the world, and these are the boys and girls. Sounds like a tall order, but it is the truth, plain truth, simple divine truth. 10 years ago, if somebody would have told you, there will be a university over here and graduates and postgraduates would come out and join this mission, tens of campuses will open in short succession, and there will be a medical college, and the prime ministers and the presidents of the world would visit this place. Those who have seen these 10 years ago, they would have called Nimhans and told, we have another case for you. That's what they told Narasimhamurthy in those days. I think he's losing it. But he was very clear, no, this is a divine command, and whatever it takes, we will do. We do not know how it will happen, but we know it will happen. And we are ready to do whatever it takes for us to make it happen. And today, after this whole decade of tireless love, tireless service, this is what is there for the whole world to see. And if this is any proof of divine providence and divine will, then you can imagine what's coming next, with so many divine young boys and girls at the helm of affairs. I must place our gratitude, first and foremost, of course, to the one who began this dream, Madiyal Narayan Bhatt. And then Bhagavan, who took the role of Shankara to further this cause and to make all these things happen. And now, all the Tyagajivis who have given decades, almost all their lives to this mission, and they are so detached. When I told them that we must take the next step, because that alone will help this mission. We need to mentor our youngsters. You must look after them, train them, teach them, guide them, so that in a year or two, you can hand over the charge to them. They all did it with all their heart. And just a few months ago, when I mentioned to them that on Dasara this is going to happen, nobody questioned it, nobody doubted it, nobody even thought that was it necessary. They said this is the divine will, and we are very confident of these young boys and girls, and we are sure that they will do better than us. They gave all their blessings, and with complete detachment, they accepted this transition. They were there here, serving in Aliki and Muddenahalli for decades. And when this mission began 10 years ago, they were sent away to far-off lands, to unknown districts, to start campuses where there was no electricity, no running water, no roads. They stood in sun and rain to build the campuses and to shelter so many children, and ran those campuses for these many years. And when they were told again, it's time, you must give that up and come back again to your Sathya Sai Grama, your mother's lap, you must not hesitate, you must not delay. None of them delayed. They all came back at one call. This is something the youngsters have to learn. And I'm happy that Apurva told that I know a day will come when I will have to pass on this baton to the next generation, and I shall do it happily, joyfully, with complete detachment, because that is what she has learned from the elders. This is the example the elders have set for the youngsters. And I'm so proud of these elders. In fact, so humbled by what they are and what they have done. And in times to come, they will continue to guide the youngsters in a more generic role, so that this mission continues to grow from strength to strength every passing year, till we achieve that goal of one campus in every district of our country to begin with, so that there is at least one good model of education for all other institutions to take inspiration from. And for that, you can imagine how many of you I need. Not 60, not 600, not 6,000, but 60,000 of you I require for building that mission to serve the entire country and the world. We may be a couple of hundreds, maybe a few thousands today, but mark my word, in one more decade, you will see all that which I am saying happen in front of your eyes. Today, definitely we have crossed 60. We have crossed even 600. We are heading towards 6,000. And within a decade, we will also go towards 60,000. All this will happen in your lifetime, not far into some distant future, but very much in our lifetime, we all would be able to see. And that is my conviction, because I see these youngsters, and each of them will create 100 more like them. That is my conviction. Each of these campuses will produce 100 more of those young palakas. When people asked me, what should be the name, what should be the designation given to these youngsters? Earlier it was chairpersons, but I'm very, very wary of chairs. Because once you sit, you don't get up. Then it becomes a musical chair, if not your chair. So I thought, get rid of that chair word itself from the chairperson. A person is important, not the chair for me. And so after much thinking, somebody said, let us call it acharyas. I said, acharyas have only a limited role to teach us at whatever the curriculum, academic roles are there. And let us call them sanchalakas, directors, so that they direct the campus. I said, no, they are just not here to direct others. They also have to be a part of it. They have to take bigger responsibilities just than telling people what to do and how to do. What should be the word? And after much thinking, actually no thinking, I don't think, I just do. Because whatever comes from inspiration, I do. And so I told, let it be Palaka. Palaka is a very deep, very, very holistic, very, very divine word, because God is Palaka. God takes care of us. God nourishes us. God protects us. God takes care of our welfare. He fosters us. All this is a part of that Palaka. It means it's not just the academic responsibility, but it's also the responsibility to nurture these children into divine beings, to foster them, to protect them, to take care of their welfare in every possible way. It's a much bigger role than just taking care of certain academic duties. And that is the idea. And I'm sure these children will rise to the occasion. I'm completely confident. And we have tested them. It's not that it is all of a sudden this has been done. They were there in campuses after their graduation for 1, 2, or sometimes even 3 years doing all kinds of jobs to learn how it had to run. That was the first internship program that was launched then. After that, they did their post-graduation, and now they went back again to take care of the campuses under the guidance of the elders, and that they did for 1 year or maybe 2 years. And after all that, only they have been now given this responsibility to take charge and do things. And I'm so happy that none of them said, how can we achieve this? Is it possible for us? Nobody was diffident. Nobody was worried, because they all knew that if I have chosen them, there must be a reason. And definitely they will deliver. They all were very confident. That is the idea of self-confidence that comes from being rooted in your spiritual truths. That you are divine, and divine will guide our thoughts, words, and actions. And these children will do, I am very, very sure they'll do much better than whatever we have done so far. That's my faith and conviction and trust in all of them. And I'm sure it is not unfounded. So to the devotees also who are here, and those who are watching us from around the world, those who have tirelessly, lovingly sacrificed for the sake of this mission, to them also I want to assure you that this mission is in very, very safe hands. Not because it is in my hands, because now it is in the hands of so many young people who will take this forward. And your sacrifices will never go waste. It will only multiply with time. What can I say to these youngsters? I told them before also, and I tell them again, work from here, work from here. Let your heart tell your head, not head tell your hands. Let heart tell your head what needs to be done, then head should direct your hands. Never lose this sequence. And recently, with a group of boys, they made a decision, and I asked them, did you all really pray? Because this decision is not in line with what I feel. And they all went back and said, for a moment they were overcome by doership and they thought they knew better. And they all made a mistake of choosing something which was not as appropriate. Not that it was wrong, but it could have been better. They all went back, prayed, and came back with an answer, and that was the right answer. Head should not hear till the heart has spoken. We shall not do anything till our heart has spoken. And that is what our Srinivas is telling. Stationed, situated in that stillness. That stillness is God's presence. That's when God whispers as your intuition and tells you what should be done, what should not be done. And once that intuition is spoken, there are no more arguments after that. We simply go by what the intuition has spoken. And if 10 of you are sitting in a room and you're getting 10 different intuitions, it's not intuition at all. If 10 of you are sitting in a room praying for one's answer for one problem and you all get the same answer, that is intuition. Because intuition is one and the same in everyone. It cannot change. And that's my conviction. So my idea is not even take the decision based on majority. Because majority can also go wrong. Kauravas were 100, Pandavas were only 5. Go with complete conviction of everyone that this is the right thing to do. Take everybody along. It may delay things, but will never allow things to go wrong. That is my piece of advice to the youngsters when they take charge of campuses. Ask your heart. Ask every time. Pray. That is what he's saying. Do sadhana. Sadhana is not something that you do for the whole day. It is just the connection with God within at all times. Let not your ego and individuality interfere with God's will. And everything will happen. And how do you know that it is God's will? You find a certain peace when you listen to that. You feel that peace within. You don't get anxious. You don't get excited. You don't get depressed. You don't get worried. You have no fear. It's a very, very peaceful, calming feeling when intuition speaks. Yet you are full of energy and enthusiasm to execute it. But that enthusiasm is not labor. That enthusiasm is not an effort. It is effortless enthusiasm. When you feel like that, then you know that you are doing God's will. Please check every time before you take every decision whether you are feeling it that way. If not, wait a moment, go back to a quiet corner, sincerely pray, and you will get the answer. And you will be able to take the decision again. And that I believe that you will do every time. And therefore, I do not have to worry about answering your WhatsApps and emails and messages like our Satyanarayana was telling. Let us now turn within and ask that divinity which is equal for all. It is as much yours as it is mine. It is as much available to you as it is to me, provided our egos don't interfere with it. Let us get rid of that idea of ego. And nimitta matram bhava savyasachin. Shri Krishna told Arjuna, just be an instrument of mine. Execute my will. That's all is your job in this world. Don't have another parallel will running of yours out of your ego and individuality. Just do that and everything will be okay. Same thing I also want to tell our children. Nimitta matram bhava. Just become an instrument of the divine and everything will happen as the divine wills and nobody can stop it. I will always be there to guide. Today, tomorrow, even several years later. Elders will be there to guide you in whatever possible way that you need their guidance. But more importantly, learn to connect to that divinity within and be guided by that divinity, that intuition, because that is a permanent solution. That will sustain this mission forever. Beyond names and forms and people and places, this mission will continue forever because each one of us would be connecting to that intuition, that divinity within, and will be guided by that. And nothing will go wrong. Nothing can go wrong because that's divine will. Practice that. That is the most important skill set that you must have when you take charge of things. Dasara could not have been celebrated in a better way than what has happened today. I prayed to the Mother Goddess, I prayed to the Lord Shiva that today as these young boys and girls take charge, be with them as that supreme consciousness that Shiva is and that capability, that energy, that Shakti is. Your Ichcha Shakti, your Jnana Shakti, your Kriya Shakti be guided by that consciousness alone, by Chaitanya Shakti alone, not otherwise. And with that, I'm sure you will be able to achieve. You will be able to conquer new peaks. You will be able to go to distant places, start new institutions in times to come, and give this education or whatever be the need to many, many more children till every child has been embraced and taken care of. Our mission goes on and on, beyond my lifetime, beyond their lifetimes, beyond even your lifetimes. This mission should continue, guided by the divine, energized, empowered, and enacted by the divine. Let this mission continue for eternity. With these words of blessings, with all my heart, to all the elders who have so graciously taken the responsibility of mentoring the young generation as they step back, and to the youngsters who so courageously have taken the step forward to receive this Kartavya Danda from their elders. And I'm sure you have a glorious future. Your success, as Satyanarayana said, is my success, is the success of this mission, is the success of the sages and saints of this country, is the success of the divine will. And therefore your success has to happen. It is destined. And you have to make it happen. There is no other way. So keep walking, keep working. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varan Nibodhata. We will not stop till we reach the goal. And that is our mission. I once again fondly place our gratitude and remember the sacrifices made by Madiyal Narayan Bhatt and his band of Tyagajivis for all these years. That has brought this mission here. And above all, the divine grace of Bhagavan, without which none of this is possible. I am an instrument and I know it so very well. And that is why I am asking you also to be an instrument of the divine. Because then anything is doable. And as we always think, this is mission not impossible. This is mission possible because God is with us. With this feeling, may we continue to serve the country, the world, transform everyone into divine beings. May these youngsters, the first batch of students, be the most ideal batch of students who have taken charge. May they be examples for their their younger brothers and sisters in time to come. There are many more campuses. Those chairpersons have not yet hit that 60 mark, but I'm sure whenever that needs to be done, they now know, they have heard this, they have seen it, that transition will also happen. But remember, all of you will be palakas at some point of time, because our mission is endless. It will keep going on. Everybody will have an opportunity to do their part in this great mission of transformation through education, through health, nutrition, and all other kinds of social and spiritual services. Conveying my blessings to your parents also, who have so lovingly, so selflessly offered their most prized children for the sake of others' children. To them also, I want to convey my heartfelt blessings and lot of love. Last word, I want to assure them. Ananyas chintayanto ma ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. I will look after your welfare. I will look after your parents' welfare. I will look after anything and everything that you need in your life to do what you have set out to do. And the same assurance goes to our elders also. They will always have a home in Muddenahalli. They will be looked after lovingly till the very end as the most important and venerated member of this beautiful family of Sai. They will always be looked after and cared for. None of us need to worry. Yoga Kshemam Vahamiham. That is my assurance to each and every one of you.
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपति स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपति आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद बांधवा ओम जय जगदीश हरि मात पिता गुरुदैवम मरियन्तयुनीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयुनीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयन ओम जय जगदीश हरि ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेव सद्गुरु साई महादेव मंगलारति अमृत मंगलारति ओम जय जगदीश हरि नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय। जय